Hi, I'm Matt from Wex Photographic and I'm with Theo from Fujifilm UK to talk about some of the new products that Fujifilm has announced at Photokina and also some of what's to come next year.
Right, so we've got some new exciting products to talk about, and we're really lucky to have them here today to show you guys. I'm going to start off with our new X100T. So this was announced on the 10th of September last week, and this is an evolution of the X100 and the X100S. As you can see from the design, we've kept the design still classic. We don't want to move a million miles away from where the X100 has got a great reputation for since the birth, actually 4 years ago at Photokina. The key changes aesthetically, much smoother lines, straighter lines from a design point of view. We've even looked at changing the etchings on the aperture ring also. And I'll start with the aperture rings as the main change. There's a third of stop increments now on the apertures. There's plus minus 3 stops of exposure compensation as well. The screen's much improved. This is now a 3-inch LCD screen and it's over 1 million dots, whereas the X100S was only 460. A really unique feature when we launched the X100S was the hybrid viewfinder. We've now updated this hybrid viewfinder, so from EVF point of view, the refresh rate is really good, similar to the X-T1. What we've added also is a neutral density filter which pops up in the bottom right hand corner. So if you're in the OVF mode, you can actually manually focus in optical viewfinder. So for a rangefinder type camera, that's quite unique. Functionality wise, very similar to the X100S. We haven't made massive changes on there. The big thing is on the Q menu, which was launched on the original X100, this is now customizable. So now you can decide what you like where, so you can bespoke it to yourself as a new user. Really excited about this product. It comes out in November. Available in black and silver, traditional colors too. Another new feature on this is the Wi-Fi. So this now you can transfer wirelessly to an iPad, an Android device with the compatible applications. So this is the new X-T1 Graphite Silver Edition. So the X-T1 since launch has been very, very successful, not just in the UK but around the world. And we wanted to make a few advancements to the camera, and we wanted to add a new finish and a new color. So the top plate, which is magnesium alloy, this now goes through a 6-bake process, and a new coating, a new finish, new material, which gives it this beautiful, almost gunmetal look, and that's replicated also on the LCD screen too. As you can see, it's all around there as well. So aesthetically, I think it's a really nice addition to the range. Not just aesthetically, but internally, we've added some really nice new features. This has now got an electronic shutter, which goes up to 32 thousandths of a second. This electronic shutter feeds off the CMOS sensor. So it's not for fast-paced subject matter. What it's there for is when you're shooting in f1.2 or f2 from some of our X and XF lenses, you don't need to use a neutral density filter. You can just boost your shutter speed and you can take in much brighter sunlight conditions. It's got a brand new film simulation mode, which is classic chrome, and it's got some other feature sets too, built in from launch. If you're a current X-T1 customer and you've got the existing one, don't be disappointed, because mid-December we'll be applying a free firmware upgrade, so you can upgrade your camera to have the new features as well. Big aspect for us with our consumers is the fact that we want to make sure we keep continuity and always updating people's existing models. This will be in the shops in November. Current price is $11.99. We've been proactively putting lenses on roadmaps so we can talk to our customers about what's coming down the line. The 50-140 2.8, there's been a big anticipation for this lens, and we're excited now to finally have it available to pre-order and available in November for dispatch. The 50-140 is your equivalent 70-200 traditional lens. This is 2.8 all the way through. As you can see, from a size-wise, it's a lot more compact, a lot smaller than a traditional full-frame DSLR type lens. From a zooming perspective, as I zoom in and out, nothing comes out. Because of the weather resistant aspect, it's got weather seals all the way through the lens, so it keeps that compact size. It's got 3 linear motors internally, so autofocus is very, very fast and very, very good. The other most exciting part is traditionally zoom lenses aren't as sharp as, say, a prime lens. This uses the same technology that we've got in a lot of our prime lenses, and we've seen some prints like for like, and the print quality from this is just as good as from our prime lenses. So we're very, very excited about this lens, and it's coming out just the right time. The other lens which we announced is the new 56mm APD. So, bit of confusion about why bring out a brand new 56mm lens since we've had a 56mm lens the last 6-7 months. This is not to replace the 56mm, let's make this clear. This is an addition to the lineup. What this does as a bonus, this gives a much smoother, creamier bokeh, both at the front and the back of the subject matter. So that's the positive. And the way we've done that is adding an apodization filter, which is basically a neutral density filter, internally with this circular filter. That's what gives it that creamier look. But the downside, it's not as fast to focus. You can't use face detection autofocus. So the positives are creamier bokeh. If you want fast focusing using the face detection autofocus, stick to the current 56mm. So they both have advantages and disadvantages. The important factor is that, again, we're constantly thriving to update the lenses and bring out a much wider variety of products for the users that we have out there at the moment. So another thing that I'm happy to have here today is some mock-ups and early designs of the new lenses that we announced in July on our updated roadmap. We've always been very keen to tell our consumers what's going to be coming down the line, to get some really good feedback, but more importantly, show our intent to X series customers that we are here to progressively make long line of lenses for them to enjoy. So the one that's been on the roadmap is slightly delayed, but is still planned for spring next year, is the 16-55 2.8. So this will complement the 50-140 2.8 that's coming out soon. So this will be out in February time, which we're very excited. Nice compact size. This will also be weather resistant too. On the roadmap we announced another wide angle lens. So this is a fixed 16mm lens, f1.4, so much faster than the current 14mm lens, but a really nice complementary lens to the lineup too. As you can see, it's really small and compact in size. Now this is one of my favourites. I've been campaigning for a long time to have this on the roadmap, and we finally got it there. So this is a 90mm f2, really bright aperture, a lot of glass there. I think this is going to be really sharp, excellent complementary lens to the 56mm as well. So it gives it a slightly longer telephoto, equivalent of 135. So this is going to be out summer next year, which is great. And this one, this is a super telephoto lens with his, this will be weather resistant. So like the 50-140, the zoom is all internal, so it's not going to extend further out. So even though as a big beast of a lens, for the focal length that it is, it's still an excellent size. This is going to be autumn next year, but as a quartet of new lenses, it's really exciting to see that development progress.